A verdict was handed down in the case against 36-year-old Sukhvinder Singh Rai of Brampton, the driver of a dump truck that had its box partially open and therefore slammed into a portion of the Skyway bridge on July 31st, 2014, closing the bridge for several days and causing over $1 million in damages. Rai was found guilty of dangerous driving on Monday. I spoke with Rai's lawyer, David Locke, about his client's thoughts on the decision.
Well, it's hard to say it's a victory or a loss. Mr. Rai is certainly happy that he was acquitted of all the charges but one. He was a little disappointed in being found guilty of the dangerous driving. His approach to this always was that this was a very unfortunate accident, and he was always concerned about what happened and about others involved. So I don't think he took any great pleasure in any of the acquittals. I think he was, and always has been, very upset about what happened.
Charges of impaired driving had been dropped previously due to the fact that the breathalyzer test had been taken after the 3-hour limit specified by the criminal code, even though he blew almost 3 times over the limit. Rai was found not guilty of the final charge of mischief endangering life, due to the lack of motive and that it could not be proved beyond a reasonable doubt that the box was raised deliberately. There was a hydraulic lift expert also that stated the truck had safety concerns as it didn't have alarms to let the driver know the box was raised. Justice Fred Campling felt that evidence suggesting Rai had been consuming alcohol would increase risks while driving and lead to mistakes like not noticing the box was raised, which led to the dangerous driving conviction. Under the charge, he could face up to 5 years in prison and 10 years driving probation.
Well, those are the maximum sentences, and it would be very unusual for a maximum sentence or anything close to it to be imposed in this type of situation. But we're obviously going to be ready to deal with a very serious sentencing hearing, and we'll have it properly ready to go at that point.
Sukhvinder Singh Rai's sentencing is to happen the second week of June. Attorney David Locke says it's too early to consider an appeal at this time. We'll bring you more details as they arrive.